Right, here we are with the hardbacks, because I collected them on paperback at first while I were catching up, and then once you kind of got into the Lee Child Jack Reacher phenomenon, the hardbacks come out, and if you shop around, say at Morris or say Asda or whatever, you can usually get them for about a tenner, which is that's pretty good really. So I don't mind, or I don't mind paying that for getting it now rather than wait a year and pay £8. You just might, you know, you might as well go for the tenner. So, but seeing we're roughly about halfway through books, I think, I'll just do a fag obviously. I think one of the major factors in, one of the factors in the success of the Reacher books is the writing style of Lee Child, you know. Usually, you know, if you read a lot, you'll find that certain authors are kind of hard to get through, or they're a bit chunky, or they're a bit kind of, you've got to put a bit of effort in to finish them, you know. I usually find that anyway. But you get other writers like, say, specifically crime fiction, like say Robert V. Parker, Elmore Leonard, Robert Crace, Alan Coburn, or even writers like say William Goldman. It's that there's something about the style that makes them dead easy to read, you know. You feel as though you don't have to put any effort into them that get through them, you know. They kind of just, you just sit there for hours reading like. And Lee Child has that similar kind of style, where they just kind of, there's some of how authors do with words, where they get them in the right order, where they're just dead easy to read, you know. And I think that's one of the factors in the success of them, you know, which is pretty, that's a pretty good attribute for have when you're a writer, you know, making them dead easy to read kind of thing. And the dialogue's good, and the description's sparse, direct, to the point, like, you know, which I like the style. It's like this in, because the next one is One Shot, where I like how it starts, where it says, Friday, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe the hardest time to move unobserved through a city, or maybe the easiest. You know. So yeah, this is the ninth one, One Shot, which of course they've just made the movie from, the Jack Reacher movie. Now, on one of my other blogs, I've reviewed the film and mentioned some basic plot points or kind of spoilers regarding the book, because I were comparing it to the film, you know. But in this one, we'll just whiz through it kind of thing. Basic plot: sniper guy guns down 5 or 6 people in this plaza. They do the forensics, they arrest this guy, and they say, he only says one thing, you know, get Jack Reacher for me. And Reacher turns up, and in his own idiosyncratic, mega analytical and physical way, solves the case. You know, that's the kind of basic plot. I think it's a cracker, this. You've got a good villain in it, a scumbag master criminal kind of thing, the Zek. Sorry, not the Zek, the Zek, you know. And he's a kind of survivor from Stalingrad or something, you know. And so he's a pretty good villain. And it's good when he visits the firing range for meet the instructor guy. That's a good scene as well, and the characters are pretty good. Yeah, the girl in it, Ellen Road, and she's all right. And But I was reading recently on Den of Geek website, because I just put it in on Jack Reacher, and he was talking about which book are they going to film next, if they're going to do it, you know. And but according to his website, he said that among the Jack Reacher fans, One Shot wasn't regarded as one of the best, you know. And I was surprised with that, because I think it is. I think of all the Reacher books, it's definitely up there. It's not poor, you know. It's pretty good. That bit at the beginning with the sniper, you know, that's really well done, you know, very suspenseful, you know, and you see the people coming across like, you know, like figures in the foreground as he lines up and boom, 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 you know. It's all pretty good, and I like that. I like as well how Reacher's not in it for about first 30 40 pages, and they try and find him, can't find him anywhere, you know, and this woman is asking, did you find that Reacher guy? And he says, no, he's off the grid, him. And she says, oh, we'll have to without him then, you know. And then it says right at the end of the chapter, like 300 miles to the east as they spoke, Jack Reacher was on his way. And you're thinking, buzzing like fuck, you know. So yeah, that's a cracker. One Shot. Right, so that's that. Next one. Is that the next one? That's right. Hold on a minute there. Oh yeah, Hardware's the next one. Now, plot, Reacher sees some guy in the street dropping a key off at some house or something, like, you know, and he kind of follows this guy, and there's something going on, and it ends up in English countryside, you know. This was my first major disappointment in the Reachers, you know. To me, poor, you know. The problem with it for me was that, I mean, there's just no bloody action in it at all, you know. It's really, you know, I'm getting through it, come on, let's have a bit of action, you know, and there really isn't much until you just get to the end. And it's, no, it was a definite letdown for me, you know. I'm surprised I've still got it, actually. Because I've got rid of one other one, I'll come to that in a minute. But it was, yeah, definitely disappointing. So I can't say I'd mega recommend it, that one. To me, that's poor, that one, you know. I want a bit, I kind of want a bit more than what's in this. So whoosh, the first poor one, you know, pasta. You know. So next one, Bad Luck and Trouble. Plot, some members of Reacher's ex-army unit, they've been bumped off, yeah. So what Reacher does, calls back into service his former pals from army to suss out what the fuck's going on, you know. And that's basic plot. It's, yeah, it's I'd say it's good, this one. I've read this one twice, actually. I got it in paperback off a car boot for 20p, so I read it again. Certainly good enough to read twice. I wouldn't say we're quite a cracker. Maybe the villains weren't nasty enough, I don't know. But it's alright. Needley's in this one again. She turns up. And a couple of his other former associates, you know. So good beginning with Helicopter, you know. And so yeah, that's good, that. Right.